I'd like to get your perspective on this, on a zero waste perspective, and what this does to the system. And then we can dive a little bit deeper of maybe how we can look at it from a different perspective that it could actually be used in a more beneficial manner.
Yeah, I I mean, ideally, at least in Europe, we are not really looking into the methane credits or the carbon credits because we are. I think what we would like to have is something kind of like a sustainable long-term finance, because these projects they tend to be one-off often. So I think we have seen a lot of projects that where you start up something, and then when the project finishes, the credit finishes, then it's sort of like it collapses. So in Europe, we are really trying to find a more like we're looking into more into EPR schemes. Because it's, and we are considering doing something on the food products. So basically, the food producers would pay for a small fee. It's either it's not necessarily like the farmers. We don't think of penalizing farmers for producing the food. That's not the idea. It's really um, the wholesale and maybe big retailers and so on. But when it comes to the meat and credits, so there are let's say like some positive sides, and particularly in places where there's no finance available, and I think that's actually most of the world. So I think in there it could play a role, to get started. But I would say it should be always something temporary, because the threats, particularly when it comes to the management of organics, is that if you start, it has to be well designed.